up, everyone? How was your day today? Was it good? Did you succeed your goals today? Did you achieve your goals? Did you have a bad day? That happens. We learn from those mistakes and we move on, right? And thank you for joining me today on this special day for me. Why is it special, you ask? Simple. Today's my 10-year anniversary, right? 10-year anniversary of what? Well, today's the 10-year anniversary of opportunity that was taken. So I'll give you a little brief background on why this day is so important. I have mentioned other videos, or in another video, that 10 years ago that I tried to take my own life because I wasn't nothing. I didn't amount to nothing. I had just gotten back with my girlfriend. We had 2 kids. She had just gotten a place for us, and I couldn't get a job. I was blackballed because being on strike, the town wouldn't hire the strikers, so Richard was on hard times. And so I went into when my girlfriend at the time took my kids to the laundromat and I stayed home. I went into my bag and got sleeping pills. I just bought a whole bottle. I took that bottle. I don't know if I took the whole thing but I took a majority of them. And I was in my life on taking a bunch of sleeping pills. And, next thing I know, I'm waking up in the hospital. But when I wake up the next day, first thought that came to my mind was check my phone. And when I checked that phone, it was a voicemail from a friend who was working at the Wellington Applebee's and said, "Hey, the kitchen manager wants to interview you for a job. Here's a number, here's her name, call, set it up." So once I got out of the hospital, I called her, set up an interview. A couple days later, we got the job as a dishwasher. And it was that moment where I decided, okay, you got another chance at life. You fucked up lots of times. You got chance after chance after chance. Now it's time to act like this is your final chance. This is your one and done. So that's what I did. I went into that job as a dishwasher. 3 months later, came out as a cook. And for the past 10 years, have been doing everything I can to make sure that my kids never went through what I went through. Never had to want. Does that make sense? Never had to want. Had never wanted. The only downfall is, yes, that did happen materialistically, but the one-on-one wasn't there. The difference between my father and me was I wasn't out messing around. I was out working. I was working 1 job, 2 jobs, making meet, make sure that they were taken care of, right? The only thing I regret of my 10-year career is the fact that I didn't get to spend time with them as often as I wanted to. Go to every function that they had. Be there for every holiday, every Father's Day, every birthday. All right. So if I were to redo one thing out of the last 10 years, it would be time management. The point of it all is when it's your darkest days, right, and you feel like the tunnel will never end. All it takes is one little crack in that tunnel, a little beam of light shining in on that dark tunnel. And that's where you decide, that's where you're at the crossroads. You continue traveling down that dark tunnel and hoping there's an end? Or do you see with that little tiny hole of light, a little tiny beam, about yay big, that just streams a little bit of light into that dark tunnel? Are you going to do what it takes to make that hole bigger and get out of whatever cycle you're in that's holding you down? And that's what I try to put across in every video. In every video, that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the situation is. There's always an answer. There's always an answer. Now, the answer that I had in that situation was selfish, and it was very we'll just still stick with the word selfish. That thing is selfish because that was the easy way out, right? Had I done that, I would have missed out on a lot. I would have missed out on a great career. I would have missed out on meeting great people. I would have missed out on my kids growing up, right? I would have missed out. See, all this right here, that, all those clippings in the paper, awards. Yeah, it's all fine and dandy, and that's great. But that's not what makes a person. The recognition is not what makes the person. What makes the person is what's here, what's in your heart. And when you combine what's up here with your heart, you'll never go wrong, okay? Believe in yourself. If you're watching this video and you feel like, Richard, I don't know, I've had some tough times, and I just can't get out of it. Everybody has tough times. Everyone. It's up to you to look deep within yourself and find those answers. What do you got to do to change? What is it about you? What is it that you're attracting? These negative people, these negative thoughts, this negative cycle. Do you have to get rid of some people? Do you have to change something within yourself? Is the way you walk? Is the way you dress? Is the way you talk? There's little things that cause big reactions. It's weird. I know, it's weird. You can just walk in a room and one of three things will happen. One, people are like, oh wow, who's that person? He looks cool. Or you walk in a room and you're like, ugh, that person just, I don't know, there's just something about them that I don't like. Or the third one is where nobody even notices you, right? Figure it out. I'm here to help you. I got other videos that probably would help you, right? There's different answers for different situations, right? You just gotta find the resources. So one thing that I was taught growing up was you never say I don't know, never, right? If you don't know, you say I don't have the answer, but I'll figure it out. And if I can't figure it out, then I'll go somewhere where I can, and we'll keep that process going until there is an answer. And that's the mindset you gotta have. Never say I don't know. Say I don't. I'll figure it out. One way or another, I'm gonna figure it out. Then all of a sudden, you start building this confidence, and all of a sudden, when you got that confidence, people are attracted to that. People want to be around you. They want to learn from you. Okay. So yeah, 10 years ago, I went from wanting to be done with this life to taking one little shot and making the best out of it. And hopefully you do the same thing too. Like I said, two choices. You can either keep on going down that dark tunnel or see what that little beam of light is That little beam of light is called opportunity. And my suggestion, my advice to you is, if opportunity comes knocking at your door, you don't just turn the knob, open it, and give a little peek, see who it is. Oh no, 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 no. You fucking slam that fucking door open, kick that motherfucker out of the way, and you do your thing. That way, once you do your thing, the people that are in your circle, the people that you're ride or die, you bring them up with you. You start a whole new empire, and you know, the sky's the limit, right? All right, that's all I got for you right now. Like, subscribe, share. Oh, I got a little bone to pick. I don't know, I'm not going to say it's a YouTube video that did this, but I feel like you and I, we're like this, right? I can vent to you. I can say what's on my mind. So after work, I'm like, man, you know what? I want some Zoa. I want some tropical punch Zoa. So I go to Meyer. I get my little blue cart, all excited. Yeah, I'm gonna get some Zoa for the week, right? I go down the aisle. I look. There's only one freaking Zoa. One Zoa. Right? I'm like, what the heck? Everything else is there. Every other flavor's there. But the tropical punch, gone. Come on. Save me some too. I get thirsty. Anyway. Like, subscribe, share. Just keep pushing forward. Keep on doing your thing. Next thing you know, you'll be at the top of the world. Everybody be happy. You'll be happy. And we can party. Man, look how dry my skin is. I apologize for that. I'm gonna go put some lotion on. Peace.